When we talk about dividing fractions today, we're going to use the acronym SIRS. So if you see a division problem that has two fractions, then we are going to keep the first one the same. That's what the first S stands for, is the same fraction, 8/9. The I stands for inverse. Inverse operations are the ones that undo each other. You can add 2, and then if you subtract 2, they kind of undo each other. They're opposite. So addition and subtraction are inverses, and multiplication and division are inverse operations. So if we have the inverse of division, the opposite of division is multiplying. That's what the I stands for, inverse. The next letter stands for reciprocal. When we find the reciprocal of a number, we are saying, well, what used to be the numerator is now going to be the denominator, and what used to be the denominator is now going to be the numerator. The reciprocal of 2/3 is 3/2. The 3 denominator became the numerator, the 2 numerator became the denominator. That's the reciprocal. And then finally, we have a multiplication problem. We're going to multiply. 8 times 3 is 24. 9 times 2 is 18. The last S stands for simplify. Always check to see if you can simplify your final answer. In this case, I can. The greatest common factor between 24 and 18 is 6. 24/18 divided by 6/6 is 4/3. So my final answer would be 4/3. Let's try another one. Remember, if you have a whole number, you need to change it to a fraction. Whole numbers over 1 keep their value and are now in fraction form. So let's go. SIRS, same fraction, 4/7. Inverse, the opposite of division is multiplication. Reciprocal, well, 1 was my denominator, it's now my numerator. 2 was my numerator, it's now my denominator. Multiply, 4 times 1 is 4. 7 times 2 is 14. And the last S stands for simplify. 4 and 14 have a greatest common factor of 2. My final simplified answer is 2/7. One more example. When I have mixed numbers, I need to convert them to their improper fractions. I like to use the Texas method. I multiply. 2 times 3 is 6, plus 1 is 7. Keep my same denominator. Divided by, I'm not going to start my steps of division, I'm just going to change them first. 5 times 4 is 20, plus 4 is 24, 24/5. Now I can go. Same, 7/2 stays. Inverse changes to a times. Reciprocal, 24/5 becomes 5/24. Multiply, 7 times 5 is 35. 2 times 24 is 48. And the last one, simplify, if you can. 35/48, the common factor they share is 1. If I divide by 1 over 1, I still get 35/48, so that is my final answer.